Hello. Hello. Oh, hello.
Hello. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hi. Okay. You just text me. Okay, bye. All right. Oh, let's put on music on. All right. Good afternoon. My name is Andrea, and today, this afternoon, I'm going to guide you through 50 minutes of yin, slowly and deeply. We're going to take an inhale through the nose, pause, and exhale. 2 more just like that to settle in, to arrive on your mat. Last breath, maybe. Let's count together for inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold and exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back to our regular breath. Mindfully and carefully bring your awareness to your spine, long, elegant spine. Shoulders are soft, gentle tuck of your of your chin. Ears over your shoulders, shoulders over your hips. And mindfully, gently close your eyes if they're not closed already. And bring your awareness inward. To your breath. Tension maybe, muscles, pain maybe. No judgment. Maybe send few breaths. During this yin practice, we're going to do a few poses and hold them for a while. We're going to apply the 3 principles. Find your edge, that's 70%. When you feel a nice stretch, healthy lengthening. Second, we're going to find the stillness in the pose. And the 3rd principle, we're going to hold the pose with time. You can practice mindful meditation during those moments, minutes. Today's class is on hips, around hips. Few more breaths. My intention for the class is mindful and caring movements around the hips. If you want to set an intention, please go ahead if you're working on something else. And inhale deeply through the nose and sigh everything out via the mouth. Slowly and gently, I'm going to open my eyes, walk my hands behind my hips, and gently shake my legs. We're going to go into the first pose, but before that, maybe 2 more breaths, bringing some movement into your legs. First pose is going to be shoelace. I'm going to bend the left leg, place it on the mat, and mindfully and carefully, I'm going to place the right leg on top of the left. Make sure your sit bones are on the mat. We're going to do a flow with the upper body. That's going to be a bit more yang. And we're going to keep the pose with the legs shoelace or cow face legs. I like to keep my eyes closed, but if you don't, maybe look all the way down on the floor. And we're going to start with a twist. I'm going to place the left palm on top of the right thigh. And slowly and gently, I'm going to twist to the right. Continue to twist. Again, if your mind wanders, bring it back to your breath. Mindfully bring your awareness to the twist, long spine. Maybe send your breath into the left intercostal muscles. About 4 more long breaths. And last breath, inhale. And sigh everything out. I'm going to very gently release my arms, just my arms, the legs stay where they are. Feel the nice lengthening in your hips. And we're going to laterally stretch, lengthening very gently. I'm going to press the right palm on the mat and slowly and gently I'm going to bring the right arm above. Continue to send the breath into the left side and all the way down, maybe to the left quad now. Maybe you want to be here if you're super Flexi, you may come all the way down to your forearm. I cannot. Continue to breathe. Continue to be here. I'm just gonna check on the music. Again, practice mindfulness. It's simple. Just be here in the present moment, nowhere else. And intentionally, I'm going to let my left arm hang. There's no muscle activation, it's just heavy. And I'm letting the gravity do the work. If you wanna look all the way up, you may. Mindful of your knees. Bow for more breaths. Release the left arm. Bring the spine back to center. Take one breath. Sigh everything out. We're still working on the hips, but we're working on the upper body too. Right leg is about on top. I'm going to bring the right arm under the left and find that those eagle arms. Bring your elbows in the same line as your shoulders and feel the nice stretch. If you have tight shoulder and this is too much eagle arms, very gently just press your palms on top of your shoulders. Maybe you want to be here. Level 2, maybe start to fall forward. Place the elbows on top of your knee, right knee. Start to bend. Fold forward. Maybe track 3, level 3. Maybe your elbows are going to reach the mat. Mine don't. If you have a prop, of course, use a block. Don't forget to breathe. If your mind wanders, bring it back to your breath. Bring your awareness to your hips, shoulders, lower back. We're lengthening a lot of parts in this simple pose. If you created more space, fold forward. Don't forget the 3 principles. Find the right healthy edge. Find your stillness. And we're going to hold a pose. What time? About 4 more breaths. If you need to come out, please come out during any asana. Please come out and just take a normal seat or just go back to Savasana. and you may join me at any time. Last breath, inhale. Sigh everything up. Slowly and gently, I'm going to bring my torso over my hips. Unravel my arms, walk them behind my hips, and unravel your legs. Maybe straighten and see how that feels. Very gently windshield wiper, or if you just wanna stay still, knock, bring your knees into each other or knock your knees. That's fine too. Or gently windshield wiper, drop your right or your both knees to the right and look to the left. Slowly and gently, the other side. Drop your both of your legs to the left and look to the right. Slowly come back to center, and we're going to bring our legs into a butterfly. And I'm going to walk my palms away from my hips towards the wall. Fingers are pointing towards the wall for a nice stretch into shoulders, front of your body. Collarbones are coming apart. Opening the heart. If you wish, you may drop your head all the way down. If it's too much and you're dizzy, you can keep your head in the center, but continue to breathe. Heart opener, throat opener of the chakra if you're dropping your head down. You may micro bend the elbows to go into a deeper stretch. 2 more breaths. Feel the nice stretch in front of the shoulders, pecs, pectoral muscles. And slowly, if your head was dropped, bring it back to center. I'm going to start to walk my hands towards my feet. And I'm going to press into my palms and lift my sit bones and bring them as close as possible to my heels and start to fall forward. Find that beautiful butterfly. We internally rotated our hips during shoelace, and now we're externally rotating the hips. Bring your chin to your chest if you wish. My palms are up, so I'm not grabbing. I'm just letting the gravity do all the work. You should feel a nice stretch outside of your legs, IT band, and also inside in your inner thighs. Bring your awareness to your breath. And then maybe send it to any part of your body that it's lengthening. Soften and release. I'm not holding, I'm literally softening my muscles, ligaments, bones. My chin is dropping towards my chest. Shoulders are soft. Palms and fingers softer. About 4 more breaths. Maybe you can hinge forward from the hips a bit more, maybe few millimeters. And inhale, sigh everything out. I'm going to place my fingertips on the mat and walk them behind my hips again. Straighten slowly one leg and then the other. Shake your feet, shake your legs slow, or maybe just bring them again into an internal rotation. Bring your knees together. That should feel nice too. Or windshield wiper again. We're going to do the same thing on the left side. Shoelace, twist, lateral stretch, and then we're going to drop everything with eagle arms. One more breath before that. And I'm going to bring my right leg on the mat. Bring the left leg on top of the right this time. And I'm going to make sure that both of my sit bones are on the mat. As you can see, this side is a bit tighter for me. If you wanna go deeper, you're going to bring your toes towards, in my case, towards the length of the mat. Take a breath. Both of my sit bones are pointing towards the mat, long spine. And we're going to twist this time to the left. Right arm is on top of the left thigh, and I'm bringing the left arm behind my sacrum and twist. And don't forget to breathe. Maybe send your breath into the left hip. Don't forget we're here wet time for a few minutes. Maybe close your eyes. And this time we're sending our breath into the right intercostal muscles, right side. Few more breaths. And last breath, inhale. And sigh everything out. Slowly and gently release your twist. Take a breath in the center, shoulders above your hips, long spine, straight spine. And gently a lateral stretch this time. My left palm is on the mat and gently sliding away. I am not going to let my right hip come off the mat. So whenever it wants to come off, that's where I start. That's where I stop. I am bringing my right arm above And feel the nice stretch into the right side. This time, send your breath into the right intercostal muscles. Intentionally feel the right side inflating with each inhalation. Maybe look all the way up. My right arm is heavy. I'm not holding it. I'm letting the gravity do its work. And with time and slowly, maybe you can inch or gently slide away the left arm on the mat. About 5 more breaths. Long breaths. Try to drop the left forearm on the mat if possible. 2 more breaths. Inhale. And sigh everything out very gently. Come back to center. We're going to set up for eagle arms. Left leg is on top. Left arm is under, right arm is on top, and we're going to find our eagle arms. Bring your elbows in the same height as your shoulders and breathe. Maybe you're going to be here, maybe gently start to fold forward, elbows to your on top of your left knee, maybe beyond, maybe all the way to the mat. Don't forget to breathe. And maybe right ear to the right shoulder so we can breathe. This is all the way to level 3. Choose what works for you. Choose a healthy pose, a healthy strength, lengthening. We're bringing some length into our hips, legs, lower body. Lately would be sitting a lot, so this should be helpful. Releasing with each exhalation. Let go of things that don't serve you anymore, whatever that may be. Emotions, fears, reoccurring thought, or just simply your breath. Exhale. 6 more breaths. Send your breath to your glutes and hamstring, IT band. Last breath, inhale. Pause and let it go. Slowly and gently bring your shoulders over your hips, unravel your arms, bring them behind your hips, and lay all the way back. Unravel your legs slowly. With control, take your time. Maybe we're just gonna stay here before we bring any movement into our legs. That's been a nice hold. Maybe very gently windshield wiper. Again, draw both of your legs to the right, look towards the left. And the other side, both legs to the left. And we're looking towards the right. Coming back to center, we're going to go into a caterpillar or four-fold sit bones. Again, are on the mat. And in we can round our spine very gently. I'm going to bring my chin to my chest. Start to fall forward. If this is too much, you may micro bend your knees. Round your spine. Intentionally, I'm softening knees, quads, lower back is releasing. Chin to chest, my neck is releasing, my head is really heavy. Toes are soft, and my palms are up. Bring your awareness to your breath. Back of your legs are soft. Fingers, palms are soft. About 4 more breaths. Slowly and gently We're going to come out of the caterpillar again, palms on the mat or fingertips. Bring your shoulders over your hips, palms behind your hips. And gently and slowly bend your knees. If you wish, you may bring your forehead to your knees. And release. We're going to come all the way down onto our stomachs. We're going to come into a sphinx, which is going to target the lower back or spine. And tabletop, very gently, I'm going to come onto my forearms and place my stomach on the mat. Feet are as wide as my mat. See what feels good for your hips. Maybe you can bring your elbows under your shoulders. That's a bit too much for my spine as I'm a bit tight today. Bring your chin to your chest. Again, we're going to hold Sphinx for a while. At any point this is too much, you may come down into crocodile. Going to make a pillow with one hand on top of each other. Come all the way down. Place your forehead on the top of your palm. Try to release your glutes. That actually feels really good for my lower back. I'm still targeting my lower back, but in a restorative way. If you want to keep Sphinx, you're going to be into Sphinx. Elbows under your shoulders, maybe. If that's too much for your lower back, you're going to move your elbows towards the top of your mat or away from your shoulders. This is too easy. Bend one leg and then the other. And you're going to hold this. I'm going to drop my knees and I'm just going to be in Sphinx. Option number 3, if you want, if you wish, you're going to bring your palms as wide as your mat and press all the way up into seal. And you're going to hold seal for at least 2 minutes. We have 2 minutes left. Options. I'm going to stay in Sphinx. I'm going to send my breath to the lower back. My glutes are soft, hamstrings are soft, your legs are heavy, dropping towards the mat. I like to bring my chin to my chest. It's a nice stretch. Again, breathe and release. Come back to the present moment. Practice mindfulness. Simple. Just be present right here, right now, into this Sphinx pose. Bring your awareness to the parts that are lengthening or being gently stressed, lower back. Bow for more breaths. Slowly and gently, I'm going to drop all the way down to crocodile. Take a breath in crocodile. And bring your awareness to the lower back. And we're going to go into a neutral pose. Right ear to the mat. Bring your palms by your side and soften and release. I'm going to keep my forehead on the mat so you can hear me. Few more breaths. Left ear to the mat. Coming back to center, forehead to center. Bringing your palms under your shoulders, and we're going to press back into a tabletop. And from here, we're going to go into swan or pigeon in other styles of yoga. I'm going to bring the right knee to the right wrist. Going to tuck my left toes and walk my left hip, left leg away until I feel a nice stretch. Maybe you're going to be here. Maybe onto your forearms, or maybe all the way down to a sleeping swan. I made a pillow with my palms so I can talk. You don't have to. Maybe your forehead is going to be all the way down. Bring your awareness to your glutes, right glutes. Left hip flexor, those muscles above your left hip. Send your breath into the back of your lungs. Feel the back expanding every time you inhale. And exhale is dropping towards the mat. Four more breaths. If you wish, you may come all the way into your forearms. Move your torso on top of your right thigh. Extend the right arm to the right, into a diagonal. Then place the left arm on top of the right, but make sure you're not leaning to the right. Both of my hips are still parallel to the mat, so that's a keepers lengthening into the right glute. Two more breaths. And inhale. And Slowly and gently, I'm going to bring my torso back to center. If you're just sleeping swan, that's perfect. We're all going to meet into our forearms, proud swan, and slowly and gently coming back into a tabletop. We're going to bring some movement into the right leg. I'm going to tuck my right toes on the mat and press into my right heel and gently come forward, a gentle rock. Feel the nice stretch into the calf, right calf. Two more times on your own pace, on your own breath. Gonna drop the right leg on the mat. And we're going to do a swan on the left side. Again, left knee to the left wrist. I'm tucking my right toes this time. So I'm fixing my right leg, left leg, and right, of course. And maybe come all the way to your forearms, maybe all the way down into a sleeping swan, sleeping pigeon. Mindful breathing. Send your breath onto the left side of your body, glutes, hamstring, thigh band. Breathe in and breathe out. About four more breaths. Again, coming onto our forearms. Place your walk your torso towards the left. Place your torso on top of the left thigh. Make sure your right hip is still parallel. Extend the left arm. Place the right arm on top for a deeper stretch. And breathe. Last breath. Inhale. And sigh everything out. I'm going to walk my palms towards the center. Torso will follow forearms and gently press into your palms, tabletop. Slow. The slower, the better. Transitions are slow. I'm going to extend the left leg long, tuck all my left toes and press into the left heel. Two more breaths. And slowly and gently, we're going to come into the final pose, Savasana, coming all the way down onto our mats. I like to keep my palms around my navel center, but you don't have to. Bring them out, palms up around, a foot away from your hips, shoulders. Blades are under your shoulders, collarbones are up, open and soft. Close your eyes and take a deep inhale through the nose and pause. Sigh everything out via the mouth. Let the practice go. Let everything go. Soften your jaw. Breath. Shoulders. Arms, palms, fingers are soft. Torso. Stomach is soft. Entire back, spine supported by the mat. We're going to take 2 breaths into our hips. We work those today. Inhale, pause, and sigh everything out. Soften your hips when you exhale. One more. And pause and exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Soften those hips. Legs, feet, toes are going to follow. Muscles are soft, bones are light. Breath is calm, and so is your mind. And slowly take a deep inhale. And sigh everything out. If you can stay here longer, please do. If not, you'll come out with me. Bring your arms, palms above, morning stretch. Stretch your palms, stretch your toes, a big stretch. And bring the right leg in towards, bend your right leg to knees, to right knee towards the right shoulder. And then the left leg will follow, and gently rock on your spine side to side. Knees are over your hips, so we're massaging the same part we worked today, hips, sacrum. And we're going to turn, I'm going to turn to the right. You can turn to any side. I'm going to be here for slowly. You're going to press into the hand that is on top. Bring yourself up into a sitting pose, whatever feels comfortable for you today. Going to take an easy seat. 2 more breaths. Inhale. And sigh everything out. Inhale. And sigh everything out. My eyes are closed. I'm going to bring my palms together into Anjali Mudra. I'm going to bow my head to my heart. Thank you for letting me guide you today into this yin mindful practice. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.